This time on Movie Reviews, we're going to be looking at the new film, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is a new film from Sony Animation and follows the story of Miles Morales, who is bitten by a radioactive spider and begins having superpowers, just like Spider-Man. And after an incident where there's an earthquake in New York, a bunch of multiverses begin to collide, and we're introduced to many other Spider-Men throughout the universe and throughout different realities. And they all come together to help one another get back to their own realities while also stopping a villainous plot. I've been really interested in this film for a while. There's been talks of an animated Spider-Man film for years, and we finally got it. And the trailers have all looked really awesome. I love the animation style, and this film has been getting tons of praise. And honestly, yes, I am completely down for this film, and the praise is great because this is a fantastic film and one of the best Spider-Man movies we have. First off, this film is just a whole lot of fun with some great action scenes and just really does feel like watching a comic book come to life. It has that stilted animation kind of feel, almost like you're watching clay animation. It also reminds me a little bit of how the characters move in the Lego movie and the Lego Batman movie. It just has that stilted quality to it. The animation is gorgeous to look at times. And I also really love the characters in this film. This film is very heartfelt. I love Miles Morales. He's a very fun character, and I just think he's so likable and so relatable too. I think Spider-Man is just such a relatable character that no matter what incarnation there is, you can relate to him in some way. I love the relationship between him and his father, who's a policeman, and the dilemma there is when his father hates Spider-Man and he's basically got spider powers and is becoming a Spider-Man himself. I really enjoy the scenes, of course, with the other Spider-Men. We get regular Spider-Man from a different universe. We get Spider-Gwen. We get Noir Spider-Man, Spider-Pig, and this little girl who has a Spider-Man robot. It's just really crazy and creative and just really funny too. This is one of the funniest films I've seen this year. I was laughing pretty much the whole time through this film. It was just a delight to watch. And like it's a action film, of course, but it has so much heart to it. There's some really good scenes here that are very heartfelt. Like, sometimes I was on the verge of, shedding a tear. I didn't, but I felt like it. It was just really good. The writing was impeccable. It was fantastic. I love all these characters. They're just so fun to watch and play off each other, and it just made for overall really good experience and just a lot of fun. However, there is some problems that I do have with the film, and it started out very major, but turned kind of into a minor complaint. That's why I can't say I love this film, but I do love it. It's one of the best Spider-Man movies, but the problem I have comes with the animation, and what I'm talking about is the backgrounds in the film. So, it has this comic book-like style to it, which is really great and pretty, but the backgrounds kind of have this 3D effect to them that makes the backgrounds look really blurry and hard to look at times. It's kind of nauseating and just made me it just made me want to turn away from the screen at times. It really messed with my eyesight, and I didn't like it. But the film does get better along the way with that, to where I didn't notice it all the time, but in the beginning of the film it was very distracting, and I thought I was just gonna have a terrible time with this film, which I ended up having a really good time, but it just wasn't the best theater experience I wanted for this film. Now, I wonder if I had seen the 3D showing of this film, if that would have been a problem with it, or if it would have been fixed, because I saw this in 2D. I'd be interested to see what the 3D version of this film looks like, but, I hope it's a little better, but I don't know. That was really the only complaint I had with the film. Other than that, this is just a fantastic movie, and definitely the best animated film of the year so far. I mean, I haven't seen very many animated films, but this I had the most fun with. It was really enjoyable, it was fun, it was heartfelt, and just an overall good, fun story that I enjoyed a lot, and I can see myself watching this again. I had a blast watching this film. And this film has a really good Stan Lee cameo in it, and a really good heartfelt final farewell to him that I won't spoil, but it's really just sweet. And also, stick around till the end, because there's a post-credits scene that is incredibly funny, and I laughed out loud when I saw it. It was really great. I was glad there was no one else in the theater when that scene happened, because I was belting out laughing. It was really funny. Overall, I really loved this film and think it's one of the best Spider-Man films. This might be my second favorite Spider-Man film ever, right behind Spider-Man 2. I just really like everything in this film and the characters. I mean, there is that small problem with the animation, but it doesn't hinder my enjoyment of the film too much. Anyway, with all that said, I'm going to give Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse an 8 out of 10. Well, guys, I want to thank you for watching this review. I had a blast watching this film, and I kind of want to see it again, honestly. Some updates with the channel. I've got a couple of reviews coming out for True Detective. I'm doing vlogs for seasons 1 and 2, and I'm going to do reviews on seasons 1 and 2 as I approach season 3 that comes out in January. Then I'm also working really hard on a 2-part Christmas special where I'm going to review one of the worst Christmas specials ever. So that should be a lot of fun. Hopefully I'll get that out to you next week and the week after. So look forward to that, and that's all I've got for you. So as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next review.